Welcome back to another episode on the MAURO'S film channel. Today we have some new interesting Cob lights from Sirui. They are called the Sirui C60B and Sirui C60, standing for big color version and standard daylight version, and we shall go straight to an in-depth review, make a complete unboxing and see what you get with these lights, make a small comparison between these lights and the non-light 60B, and get to understanding if these lights are made for your production. As you know, Sirui is a really well-established brand when we are talking about monopods and tripods, and they're expanding the lineup also on LED tube lights, and these are the new Cob lights that they just released. You will get a standard Bowens mount reflector, Sirui Cob 60 light, Sirui light attachment handle with a 1/4 mount design. This light features a single chip design with the cooling build around it and with an active fan in it. This LED chip is designed around a cooling dissipation element that is actively cooled by a fan. The fan dissipates the heat and pushes the air in front of it, and different and interesting design. When comparing this light to an actual competitor Forza 60B, the Forza has an actual built-in heat dissipation in the center of the body, and then a fan that blows up the heat and actual heat generated from the LED chip upwards. This is going forward. This design from Sirui is interesting because it allows them to make the light really compact and shorter in diameter. And really well thought idea. If power for a longer period of time, just take note that the reflector could get a little hotter, or actually the softbox that you get included, or actually you buy separately for this light. So take note about this heat dissipation element that blows air forward, because when you mount a softbox, you could actually block the hot air escaping through the vent. I have tested it for a longer period of time at full power, and the softbox get a little warm, nothing else, and there should be no problems with that. The whole body of the Sirui 60B and the Sirui 60 is made out of a hard plastic material and feels durable. On the back side of the light you'll find the control panel with two knobs. Power input and power on and off switch depending on the way that you are powering the light. This light can be also powered by MPF style batteries, and the slot is on the top. And you will get this slot included in the package with an adapter that clicks in the upper slot. You will be able to power the light when you mount two batteries on the slot, because you have to achieve the rated voltage for this light. And depending on the brightness that you're using with the batteries, you could achieve a full max 2-hour power output if you use the bigger 970-980 big MPF batteries that have around 70 Wh per battery. You get the handle light stand attachment included in the package, so you will be able to use it also like this, as a handle running gun situation. The whole handle and actual joint is made out of plastic, and you have to actually note one thing. I would not try to test and stress this Bowens mount too much, and actually use the offered Sirui 60 cm softbox, because yes, you could stress up too much the plastic and you don't want to do that. There are some limitations in this actual system. Actually, on the bottom light stand there is a metal insert to have an overall better hold on the light stand. And this light can be controlled in two ways, with the dedicated buttons or with a great Sirui smartphone app. You get this light with built-in effects, and you're able to reproduce some of the most commonly used light scenarios in the filmmaking industry. The brightness of this light is controlled by increments of 1%. The big color variant is able to change a Kelvin value from 2800 kelvins all the way up to 7000 kelvins. When using the app, the light will connect instantaneously to it and will be ready in seconds. Really great and easy to control actually multiple lights. Okay, so let's get now to a comparison between this light and the non-light Forza 60B. Having both lights set to 5600 kelvins at max power, I can notice two things. The Forza is cooler in the light representation, and the Sirui is a bit warmer. They have a different light beam when used with the reflector, because the reflector is also a different size. So I will be making the comparison without the reflector, measured at around 1 meter distance. My luxometer on the smartphone consistently showed much more lux at the same 1 meter distance from the Sirui LED light. And the Forza 60B was actually getting 30 to 40% less brightness and less looks than the Sirui C60B. For now, this is the only way that I can test the brightness of this light, so take note about that. Let's get straight to a conclusion. This light is a really great refresh in the market, bringing you some unique design feature and usability. Powerful enough for smaller studios and outside shoots when actually the sun is already set. Easy to use Bluetooth app. I would just take note about the stress that you put on the bones mount, because this part is made out of plastic and it has its limitations. The launching price for these lights is really competitive and you can find them on the first link in the description. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below and I will be happy to answer to all of them. Until my next one, thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe with the bearing icon to get notified every time I make new video, and see you on my next one.